What are the cheapest Caribbean islands to live in? Can you live on 1,500 US dollars or less per month in the Caribbean? This video will answer those questions and much more. And guess what? You'll be shocked when you see which island is at number 1. The Caribbean is made up of more than 700 islands, reefs, and cays, which are organized into 30 territories, including sovereign states, overseas departments, and dependencies. Many of these territories speak English, French, Spanish, or a local Creole dialect. But the question still remains, which one is more affordable for visitors? Today, we're going to examine the top 10 most budget-friendly places to transform your Caribbean fantasy into a tangible experience based on the present market. Seize the opportunity to redefine your life in paradise. Give that like button a tap, subscribe to our channel, activate notifications, and let's embark on this journey together. As it is a new year, I felt it was fitting to revisit a subject I covered almost 6 years ago, titled The Best Places to Retire in the Caribbean. We have refreshed our list with the latest data, and in this video, I will not only list the best places, but I will also provide info about the cost of living in each country. As we're all aware, the past year has seen notable inflation, economic uncertainty, and price fluctuations, causing substantial shifts in the global cost of living, including in the Caribbean. So let's reassess whether it is still feasible for you to escape to the idyllic Caribbean scene and re-evaluate the cost of comfortably living in paradise. As a disclaimer, it is crucial to grasp the meaning of comfortable and comprehend the term cost of living, which may vary significantly across the Caribbean region, as does the standard of living. To understand the cost of living in the region, contemplate the daily activities constituting your life. For most individuals, food, utilities, healthcare, rent, transportation, and entertainment form the primary monthly budget components. These costs not only change based on the country you are eyeing for relocation, but also the standard of life you aspire to attain. Hence, bear in mind that the figures provided will strive to be as average and general as possible. While many affluent celebrities and millionaires frequent the Caribbean, if you are content with a modest lifestyle aligning with the average person in the Caribbean, it can be remarkably economical. So without further ado, let's dive in and discover the 10 most affordable Caribbean countries where you can live comfortably. Initiating our list, we encounter a country making its debut at number 10, Trinidad and Tobago. Despite experiencing general inflation and economic uncertainty, Trinidad and Tobago, compared to its Caribbean counterparts, has maintained relatively stable inflation due to its energy independence as a significant petroleum producer. Consequently, the cost of living in Trinidad and Tobago, particularly in contrast to the United States, is relatively modest. While the standard of living is generally moderate, not extravagant, but generally not subpar, you can, for instance, lease a one-bedroom apartment in the city center for US $600 per month, and groceries can amount to around $250 to $300 per person. Entertainment is more affordable, with an average meal costing approximately $12 and a beer just $2. While you might incur slightly higher costs for a superior private healthcare system and the transportation, miscellaneous expenses should stay under $350 per month. This implies that, all considered, you can sustain yourself on US $1,800 to $2,200 monthly in Trinidad and Tobago. Advancing to number 9, St. Kitts and Nevis, the dual island nation, renowned for its mist-covered mountains and beaches. The larger of the two islands, St. Kitts, is dominated by the dormant Mount Liamiga volcano, housing a crater lake, green vervet monkeys, and rainforest trails. The smaller island, Nevis, boasts untouched natural beauty, featuring lush rainforests, eco attractions, and pristine beaches. Concerning living costs, St. Kitts and Nevis are deemed moderately priced. Rent and groceries constitute the most significant expenses, with a city center residence costing around $650 to $850, potentially lower in rural areas. Groceries can tally around $250 to $300 a month. Entertainment has seen upticks but remains reasonably affordable, with a meal ranging from $10 to $15 and a beer, for example, costing from $2.50 to $3.50. Healthcare is free for citizens, and with a top-notch Citizenship by Investment program, residing there is highly attainable. All in all, living in St. Kitts and Nevis may cost you from $1,700 to $2,000 per month. Securing the number 8 spot on our list is one of the Caribbean's premier destinations, Barbados. Referred to as the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados has experienced more significant impacts from inflation and rising prices than other Caribbean nations, causing it to slide in this new ranking. Nevertheless, beyond its white sands and the dazzling coral reefs, Barbados stands out as one of the more developed countries in the region. Despite the increased cost, Barbados offers better infrastructure and services, potentially justifying the expense. Concerning rent in Barbados, securing a 2-bedroom house, for instance, can still be feasible for around $700 to $800. Our more modest options can be found for as low as $500, though they may not be on the beachfront. Groceries are similarly priced, ranging from $300 to $450 a month. Combine these with miscellaneous expenses like transportation, entertainment, and food, you can sustain yourself for roughly $1,600 to $2,000 per month. And by the way, if you're finding value in this video and desire more insights like this, do us a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on notifications. This way, you won't miss out on any upcoming content. Moving to number 7 on our list brings us to the Central American country of Belize. As the only English-speaking country in Central America, Belize presents an excellent option for those looking to move to Latin America without the need to learn a new language. Belize's fusion of English and Spanish culture renders it a distinctive choice, and being a Central American CARICOM country contributes to its affordability. Whether you choose to reside on the mainland in the cruise city of Belmopan or on the largest island, Ambergris, Belize exudes a unique natural vibe. While public services in Belize may fall short of expectations, they are undoubtedly affordable. Belize offers numerous connecting flights to the wider Caribbean and the US, with flights from the US as low as $200. Many bars feature happy hours where a beer can be purchased for only $2, and dining out can often be done under US $15. The most substantial expense will likely be accommodation, but generally stays below $800 to $1,000 per month. When all factors are considered, living in Belize can range from US $1,500 to $2,000 per month. Moving to number 6 on our list, we encounter the first country technically a part of the Netherlands, Curaao. Its size renders it an almost undiscovered gem, with fewer tourists outside the capital. Like other Caribbean countries, Curaao possesses the anticipated beauty and beachside activities, but with significantly fewer people. The island is also a prime destination for kite surfing, windsurfing, and sailing, thanks to its reliable sea breeze. Therefore, plenty of entertainment options abound. But what is the cost of living in Curaao? Let's begin with rent, which can be a bit tricky, as Curaao possibly boasts one of the widest ranges in the region. Depending on your location, accommodation costs can range anywhere from $500 to $850 for average housing, Groceries have seen a significant increase over the past year due to inflation and import prices, but they still remain reasonable at around $250 to $300 per month. Dining out in a nice restaurant may cost $20 per person, with domestic beer priced at about $3.50 and imported beer slightly higher at around $4. Overall, you can expect to live comfortably on the Caribbean island for about $1,500 to $1,800 US per month. No introduction is needed for our next destination at number 5, possibly the most famous Caribbean island, Jamaica. Known for its laid-back vibes and reggae music, Jamaica is not only an ideal vacation spot but also an excellent place to settle down if you seek an affordable, distinctly Caribbean atmosphere. Its cost of living index is comparable to Belize but generally slightly cheaper. Rent in Jamaica can be remarkably low as $350 if you choose a location away from major tourist hubs, but generally averaging around $500 to $600 US in and around the capital city of Kingston. One of the most significant increases over the past year is grocery prices, ranging between $300 to $400 per month, but this can vary, especially if you opt for local produce. Utilities over just around $150, and all the entertainment you need can be less than $200. When combined with other miscellaneous expenses like transportation and healthcare, you can live reasonably on the island for anywhere between $1,500 to $1,700 US per month. Advancing to number 4, we have the Dominican Republic. As the most visited country in the Caribbean, owing to its breathtaking beauty and affordability, it's no surprise that the Dominican Republic secures a spot on this list. With a rich history as the first landing spot of Columbus in the Americas, the island's economy, focused on tourism and financial services, ensures a relatively developed standard of living. Moreover, moving to the Dominican Republic is notably straightforward, with obtaining a residence permit being relatively simple and affordable. So let's start numbers. Flights to and from the Dominican Republic can be surprisingly inexpensive, as low as $100 US, with low-cost carriers or special offers. Dining out is among the most affordable in the Caribbean, with meals typically around $10 US, and rent ranges from around $500 to $700 per month. All things considered, you can comfortably live on this island for as little as $1,500 a month, or even less. Smartly moving to number 3, we arrive at Dominica, a tiny island with approximately 70,000 inhabitants. Despite its small size, the island boasts a vast, lush rainforest, protected by minimal development. If you're a nature lover, Dominica's biodiversity, intact coral reefs, and a tranquil atmosphere with sparse population make it an appealing choice. Finding accommodation may be slightly challenging due to the limited development, but other expenses come at an extremely affordable rate. Finding apartments for rent in Dominica at friendly prices is not challenging. For instance, a one-bedroom apartment in the capital Rossy can cost around $600. Groceries for a single person can be as low as $200 to $250 per month, and entertainment is remarkably economical, perhaps around $200 if you're in the mood for something fancier. All in all, in Dominica, you can live affordably, ranging from US $1,300 to $1,600 per month. Now, turning our attention to number 2, we find ourselves in another Spanish island nation, where comfortable living comes at an affordable price, Puerto Rico. Less touristy than other major islands in the Caribbean, Puerto Rico exudes authenticity and economic advantages. With close ties to the US and being a dependent territory, you can expect to encounter the same stores and brands as in the US, often at significantly lower prices. Planning to visit? Flights to Puerto Rico can be found for less than $125. Rent is also reasonable, with accommodation near the capital costing around $600 to $800 per month, and even more affordable options as low as $410 per month, if you don't mind being a bit further from the hustle and bustle. Add another $250 for grocery, $200 for entertainment, and other miscellaneous costs, and it's entirely feasible to live in the US territory of Puerto Rico for between $1,200 to $1,500 per month. Securing our number one spot, we have the Spice Isle of Grenada. Not much has changed in the home of nutmeg. The island's remoteness, especially when compared to other destinations on this list, contributes to its affordability. Less demand, lower prices. Grenada's unassuming nature, devoid of flashiness, is another reason it reigns supreme on our list. Being more of a tranquil destination, Grenada's natural beauty serves as ample entertainment. Although the cost of living on the Spice Isle has increased, it remains very affordable, particularly in terms of rent, which can be low as $300 per month, with most averaging between $400 to $600 per month. Groceries may be slightly more expensive considering everything is imported to the island, but you can still expect to spend only about $250 to $350 per month. Additionally, entertainment and transportation are still affordable, with the average restaurant meal being less than $10 and local transport costing less than $1.50 on average. Considering all of this, it is no surprise that Grenada takes the top spot, with an average cost of living between $1,000 to $1,500 per month. Remember, the beauty of the Caribbean isn't just in its sun-soaked beaches or turquoise waters. It's in the journey, the adventures, and the memories we create. Embrace every moment, chase your dreams and every sunset, and let the rhythm of the waves remind you of life's endless possibilities. Dream big, stay curious, and never let the horizon be your limit. So as you can see, various options await you if you are considering a move to the Caribbean and a cost-effective lifestyle. The Caribbean, with its year-round warm temperatures and golden sand beaches, is perfect. However, the question of how inexpensive it is to live in any of these countries ultimately depends on your preferences and desired comfort level. Use this list as a guide, and don't hesitate to explore your favorite countries to see if they align with your vision. So if you are ready to escape the stress and unfavorable weather of your home country, take a leap of faith into the Caribbean. You're bound to discover a paradise with your name on it. Please share with us in the comments which of these countries you'd consider moving to, and mention any other Caribbean islands you think should be on this list. Are there any other countries in the Caribbean that appeal to you that I haven't highlighted? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching.